Welcome, everybody. Simulcasting live from two different accounts on IG. One will stay up and the other one will be whatever. Oktane Minutes podcast, and we continue our journey on covering Apex Dominant 2. FTW stands for Fuck the World. And if you don't know what that means, I don't know what to tell you. The song we are covering today, is Animals on Parade. Produced by highly respected, highly praised, highly exalted Mon Placebo. Featuring the New 93 and the Grizzly Savage, my friend of over 20 years. So this one will be a little different. I'll spend some of the time talking about, we'll do some lyric breakdown, but we'll spend a lot of time dealing with just how I know, especially Grizzly Savage, Grizzly Savage story for the most part. But we'll talk about the beat. The beat, I don't know if the sample was from a daytime. It sounded like it was from a soap opera, but I'll ask Mon Placebo. But I always like that and you'll hear it in the thing I'm making. I don't even know why I'm singing it. You'll hear it, but it's a very melodic, stringy instrumentation that goes over the top, and it has what you call a marching, commanding like voice accent that kind of accompanies the beat, as you hear right now. But aside from that, made on an EPS 16 plus. Those were amazing machines. If I could find one, I need to not hesitate and get one. If budget permitting, I would like to own and procure me one of those instruments. Let's see what's going on. So I'm checking the live chat to see who's on and active and popping for the live. So always send a few invites. Not gonna open nothing up to nothing, but it just is what it is. Just let people see and know and feel and hear and all of that. So, all right, dead silence. But yeah, so we'll start with New 93. So yeah, New 93 a couple years ago. I'd say shit, man, maybe. That's a good question. How long ago was 93? 93 is probably like 21. 2020, 2021, during the COVID era. This is when me and A-Preem did the first Seven-Headed Dragon. 93, I think, was still in high school. He was either 15 or 16 years old at this time, because he's still a very young man. He's an adult now, but at the time he was a kid, and I guess he just acquired an MK1 machine, the original OG version, and he's from Ohio. His father raps and his uncle raps, which they're both our age or around our ages. He's seen my stuff, and then he's seen Tony the Goon's stuff. And then he's seen, I think he lives with A-Preem and I. And yeah, it was a fun time. And at the time we had some, there was some other suck-ass motherfucker that was on there named Hit Doctor, who would be on there. He was trying to talk about community awareness issues, I guess. And it's just like, bro, I'm just even on a live, because even me, myself, I wouldn't have done no lives or nothing like that. Because one, I didn't see the point of them, and I always like to manicure my content. So at that time, I wouldn't have even done like the love lifestyle level up content if it wasn't for COVID. Usually, most of the stuff that you would have saw me was just on a random phone recording of a wrestling match somewhere in the American deep southeast. You know, you might see a video of me wrestling in Mississippi somewhere, or Florida, or Alabama. You know, probably Georgia. But that's it. That was it. I was not a camera type person, but now I do this. So, and then when I started doing this, people were telling me, "Oh, he's not a rapper. He's a blogger. He's a blogger." Goofy. But yeah, he showed up, and when he wanted to reach out, he reached out with money in hand. That was a thing that I thought was really cool, even being a young guy. Being a kid, he was just like, yo, how much for the verse? He inquired, you know. And then I figured, because I was just like looking at his profile, I figured this was like a kid. So I was just like, well, I'm not going to disclose the amount that we charged him, but just initially, just because I thought, you know, it could have been just a one-off thing. And, you know, I gave him an amount, and then it came from a lady's PayPal. So I said, well, shit, this might not be a little kid, because, you know, maybe a little young baby, doughy baby face. I said, well, maybe this is like a little studly female, little white stud female. No offense, 9-3, you my brother, I love you. But I thought it was like a little female stud broad. And I was just like, well, I'm not going to charge this kid no money. I'm not going to charge him a arm and a leg of money. So we talked, I recorded some stuff, and then I sent it to them, and they got it back within the day. And then I guess maybe a couple months down the line, I was watching them make beats and make songs, and he would send me songs and all of this. And next time he reached out, I said, hey kid, no charge, man. You pretty much fam now. You know what I'm saying? You and the fam. Peace, DJ Camo in the house. I said, you fam now, kid. So we just kept working that way, and we tried to put together an EP, and I know he's worked with Tony a lot, and you know, he's just been, you know what I'm saying, we saw him grow up, we saw him become a man online, you know what I'm saying, he became a grown man, and he's gotten doper and doper on the mic. As time progresses, he has gotten doper and doper as an MC, which I think is a wonderful thing, a beautiful thing, man. I mean, just the artistry. He's on, yeah. So, and you'll like his verse. Every verse he's ever given me, man. You know, when we work together, he's always came with a fire verse, man. His verse has always been hard. I always tell people. I told A-Preem all the time. I said, wait until this man turns 45. Wait until this man has to work to put his kid in braces. Wait till you see that man. Wait till you see that disgruntled blue collar 9-3. That 9-3 that's driving trucks. That 9-3 that's possibly working on the construction site, because he's a blue collar kid, you know. I said, that's the 9-3 that I want to see. Wait till you see that kid having to, you know, I mean, he might be in college. I think he was going, but I don't know. But he's been working, man, and you can hear that working man, you know, big old 6'5" working man on the mic, you know, working in a steel mill in Ohio, putting together cars for Nissan, you know. That if you hear crinkling, that's just me throwing some trash out. This is the audio version. Sorry, audio version. I'm just crinkling up some chip bags, getting them out of the way because I'm distracted. But yeah, the old tough disgruntled 9-3. That's the 9-3 we want to hear. And then yeah. So like the story of Grizzly Savage. I've known Grizzly Savage since maybe early 2000s, early 2000. So yeah, it's been a long time knowing that dude. I've met him at a show. I remember, and this is just about, and this will probably pretty much be the show, other than just me doing a lyric breakdown. and then having the songs play. But it's just right now, this is just like it's kind of like an autobiographical thing now, because I haven't covered Grizzly Savage. So and then we're almost close to the end on this album too, man. So yeah, there was 13 tracks on this album, but yeah. So I met Grizzly Savage 2002 to be exact. I was working at a restaurant, and I hate restaurant jobs. I haven't worked another restaurant job since Peace, fifth child in the house. But yeah, I haven't worked a restaurant job since then. But yeah, fuck that job. But yeah. So I met him at this thing called the Fader Masters Open, and this is at the time when I seen this cat. He was wearing these he had these thick glasses on. He had a fisherman hat, had almost like little twisty dreads, wearing a Hawaiian shirt, and we was just like, just a big old muscular black dude just hanging out with a can of soda, and there was like a bunch of dudes freestyling at this thing, and he was in the MC. I think he was at the MC battle there, because like there was one event beforehand, but I guess he was at that event, but not really at that event, because I came with a Fort Walton crew of guys, a rapper named Freddie Kojaks, a kid named Cyrax, then like this dude and some other girl that came with us. It was like a group of us. So anyway, there was oh man, what was it? Not the Fader Masters Open. This is the second Fader Masters Open. There was only 2 in Pensacola. But yeah, so I met him. There was another cat there. Yeah, there was a couple cats. So basically, I met a bunch of Pensacola cats, and as far as that hip hop scene is concerned, I was part of that hip hop scene. That's the hip hop scene I'm a part of. That's the side that I claim is that part of Florida. So yeah, man, I met him, and then maybe like a week later, he had cut his hair, and I didn't recognize him. I seen him at a music store. He recognized me, and then what I'm saying, we just got to talking and stuff like that. And he was just like, yeah, I make music. And I think I seen him on the I think we competed in the battle, but the battle was like, the battle that they had was some bullshit, man. Instead of just having us go up 1-on-1 against each other and have to be quick on our feet, they had us freestyle for a minute, and then they just picked the motherfuckers they liked, which was whack as shit. And they picked this kid named Prolific and Freddie Kojaks, and Prolific started working, and then they really became a nothing. And then I don't know, I think Prolific is directing music videos and stuff like that. He was he was a white kid with a wonky eye that went off to the side, and people made fun of him. And then Freddie Kojaks, he raps still, and I think he does festivals, but he's like more on some EDM bullshit that he on that time, he on that Shannon Blake shit. He probably did a song with Shannon, that white girl that say protect your energy. Anyway, so me and Grizzly Savage, George Steele, he had an RMX 7, a Yamaha synthesizer drum machine thing, which it has some good sounds. I wish he still had that damn thing, but that thing was fire. I think he got the upgrade, the RMX 7000, which was a banging machine. I thought was a cool little deal. But yeah, man, I always thought he made better beats than me. And I feel that way today now, man. I think he makes better beats. His beats are funky, man. They're different and funky. You know what I'm saying? They bounce. Which is, and I've yet to hear anybody that sounds like him, beat-wise, rap-wise. And you'll hear that. I mean, not so much because he didn't produce the beat, Mon Placebo did, but even rap style. We even got an album, and hopefully we could do we could do a future episode where it's him and I talking about all of our stuff. It might not be like massive episodes. We might cover multiple songs just because he is a super dad of 5 kids and works a job, or an important job, and so he don't have a lot of time. But I'd like to get him on the podcast later on. But yeah, man, one of my best friends, dude. I consider a brother. I don't even really consider him a friend. I consider him my brother. He's my family. I consider him family. And him and his brothers. He's got 2 other brothers that rap. He's got a younger brother, who's a very intelligent brother. Went through trials and tribulations in his life, and but came out on the other end as a man who loves his family and loves his people. And he's writing a book, and hopefully when this because this podcast will evolve eventually, but in the future I know that he is going to this is going to evolve, and I'll probably have him on the show when we talk about his book. You give me a copy, I'll read it, and then we'll talk about it. But yeah, this shit'll evolve. This book, not this book, but this podcast will evolve into something else. Not just me talking about myself and my music, but yeah, man. So we formed the Diabolical Hideaway, maybe 2003 or 4, like shortly afterwards, after falling out with a dude, like one of the dudes from our scene, that we make fun of even to this day, because he a punk. 3D, you a hoe. Yeah, man. It's one of them things. It's one of those things where you know what I'm saying, we went through a lot of stuff, man, and we did a lot of shows, and truth be told, man, when I was doing shows, I wouldn't have even done shows without him. And then, yeah, I still feel that way. I always include him. If I get something booked, I always want him included. And hopefully in the future we will. And plus, we did do shows in the past together as a team, and we packed that thing out. And I believe that in the future, now that we're older and we kind of have an understanding of other things, that we can create an even stronger hip-hop scene. That's kind of like what the stage that we're at in our lives, because he's a little bit older than me, but I think that we can aggregate a stronger hip-hop scene, a more open and truer hip-hop scene. There's a lot of local talent out and about that I feel should get that recognition, but sometimes a lot of guys just don't get love, but by singularly. But I think that all of us together, we can create something and regrow something, because there are some guys I see out here in my scene, even around the surrounding areas, that I was like, damn, man, these motherfuckers, they got shows, man. I was like, these dudes need to be seen more by more people. They need to be, they need to be here with us building an audience. And those guys know they're dope. And I'm gonna reach out to a lot of guys soon, and get some guys on some stuff. And that should be a fun thing. But yeah, man. We're already like almost 20 minutes in, so what we're gonna do is send a shout out to everybody. Send a shout out to the chat, the Saba Sun family. So that goes to the 2 guys that were on the track. Peace to 9-3 and the Grizzly Savage. Peace to my brother A-Preem. Peace to my brother Abno. Peace to Tony the Goon. Peace to Atreyu 850, and we will cover some 850 stuff. Peace to Corey Chavis. Peace to yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Who else did I cover, man? I need to just write it down on a piece of paper. I should have, man. I'm pretty sure I'm leaving somebody out. But yeah, man, peace to the Saba Sun crew, man, and all the subsections inside the crew. Peace to MC Gravity. You know what I'm saying? We did a EP, and I'm gonna cover that EP, man, while I'm preparing to release the new album, because the new album is out now too, White Tiger Wars. So by the time you hear this, White Tiger Wars would have already been out and jumping and popping and online and streaming, and I should have physicals. I'm gonna get physicals for that. I'm just working on the some rest of the artwork, and I'll go through that whole process, man. We'll go right back through the cipher again, man. start it right back over. But we're almost done with Apex Dominant 2 FTW, and you're going to be seeing me at wrestling shows because the promoters be telling me to bring these albums at shows to sell them because these niggas know I rap, man, and they know I'd be doing my thing. So what's left is, yeah, man, we don't have a lot left, man. We don't have a lot of episodes left for this season. For this season, we don't have a lot left. And, yeah, man, it's been a ride, but it's going to start right back up again. So be prepared. And I will be creating a omnibus for the last album that we covered. The first 9 tracks, first 9 episodes will be in an omnibus. And hopefully I can reach out and get everybody else on that were, you know, all the producers who were doing things. I can get some audio clips for them to talk about their album, and then I can splice that on in there. And that'll be a beautiful thing. We'll do the producers as like a separate, like, outside episode, or either a bumper or buffer episodes in between, you know. But yeah, here's the lyric breakdown. Peace.
Animals on parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double edge, it cut ya. Keep your eyes open, nature, we don't trust ya. We here to corrupt you. Animals on parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double side, it'll cut you. Keep your eyes open, this nature, we don't trust you. We here to corrupt you. We here to corrupt you. We here to corrupt you. Animals on parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double side, it'll cut you. Keep your eyes open, nature, we don't trust you. We here to corrupt you. We here to corrupt you. Check it. Oktane in the house. Young and restless, invested infamy. Mercenary infantry, know thy energy. Send me the battle swing axe and makes 2. Mike makes truth, now stake your proof. We hit in roofs and we set them on fire, now let it burn. Now what did you learn to? Who it concerns, run or enslavement? Rave reviews the clues, look at culture. My face on the sculpture. Tumultuous times, the vulture played blinds when we pointed out. Laws from the mouth, obey or get 8. Twist the fate and we stake hearts of the fake. Shit, we all relate. Now finish your plate. Now we marinate, then elevate the whole cipher back to the presence. Exists, persists, so we let it. Yo. Animals on parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double edge, it'll cut you. Keep your eyes open, nature, we don't trust you. We here to corrupt you. We here to corrupt ya. We here to corrupt ya. Animals on parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double size, it'll cut ya. Keep your eyes open, it's nature, we don't trust ya. We here to corrupt ya. We here to corrupt ya. We here to corrupt ya.
This ain't a gangster rap, but I'm gonna keep it gangsta off the rap. Come in peace, homie, settle down, tuck the strap. Fitted cap and dollar chains for Miss Mary Mac. You got wrist taste, well I don't really fuck with that. My pocket's slim, but I keep it real, never shady. Double dog, dare a brother come and try and play me. I bust my ass for these motherfuckers on the daily. At the end of the day, you know it's fuck you, pay me. I'm in it for the money, brother, don't get it twisted. I'm a natural born hustler, I was built different. From a young age, the people say I was gifted. My gifted gab always lifted up the people's spirits. Shouts to all my folks, man, I love to hear it. Can I get a hip-hop parade? Rolling with the Iron Brigade. Move and make way for the animals on parade. Animals on parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double side, it'll cut ya. Keep your eyes open, nature, we don't trust ya. We here to corrupt ya. Animals on parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double side, it'll cut ya. Keep your eyes open, nature, we don't trust ya. We here to corrupt ya. We here to corrupt ya. We here to corrupt ya.
I'm destined to leave you flabbergasted, and I bash these bastards, my rhymes are acid. The action's hyperactive, and I'm keeping the massacre massive for the masses. Combative clashes to knock you off the earth axis. Obliterate you into evaporated ashes, bringing more heat than the ultimate blacksmith. My verbal Smith & Wesson surpasses your plastic butter knife passages. I blast you into a glob of molasses, my rhymes are explosives. The explosions are expansive, like grenade avalanches. I walk through landmine patches just to get your throat in my clutches. I'm indestructible when I focus. Animals on parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double edge, it will cut ya. Keep your eyes open, it's nature, we don't trust ya. We're here to corrupt ya. We're here to corrupt ya. We're here to corrupt ya. Bring it, 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 bring it. Animals on parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double edge, it will cut ya. Keep your eyes open, it's nature, we don't trust ya. We're here to corrupt ya. We're here to corrupt ya. We're here to corrupt ya. Apex Dominant Part 2.
On parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double edge, it cut ya. Keep your eyes open, nature, we don't trust ya. We here to corrupt you. Animals on parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double side, it'll cut ya. Keep your eyes open, this nature, we don't trust ya. We here to corrupt ya. We here to corrupt ya. We here to corrupt ya. Animals on parade, called the raid. Life on the blade, double side, it'll cut ya. Keep your eyes open, nature, we don't trust ya. We here to corrupt ya. We here to corrupt ya. Check it, Oktane in the house. Young and restless, invested infamy. Mercenary infantry, know thy energy. Send me the battle swing axe and makes two. Mic makes truth, now stake your proof. We hit in roofs, and we set them on fire, now let it burn. Now what did you learn to? Who it concerns, run or enslavement? Ray reviews the clues, look at culture. My face on the sculpture. Tumultuous times, the vulture play blinds when we point it out. Laws from the mouth, obey or get ate. Twist of fate and we stake hearts of the fake. Shit, we all relate. Now finish your plate. Now we marinate, then elevate the whole cipher back to the presence. Exists, persists, so we let it. Yo. Animals on parade, called the raid. Life on the blade, double edge, it'll cut ya. Keep your eyes open, nature, we don't trust ya. We here to corrupt ya. We here to corrupt ya. We here to corrupt ya. Animals on parade, called the raid. Life on the blade, double size, it'll cut ya. Keep your eyes open, it's nature, we don't trust ya. We here to corrupt ya. We here to corrupt ya. We here to corrupt ya.
This ain't a gangster rap, but I'm gonna keep it gangsta off the rap. Come in peace, homie, settle down, tuck the strap. Fitted cap and dollar chains for Miss Mary Mac. You got wrist taste, well I don't really fuck with that. My pocket's slim, but I keep it real, never shady. Double dog, dare a brother, come and try and play me. I bust my ass for these motherfuckers on the daily. At the end of the day, you know it's fuck you pay me. I'm in it for the money, brother, don't get it twisted. I'm a natural born hustler, I was built different. From a young age, the people say I was gifted. My gifted gab always lifted up the people's spirits. Shouts to all my folks, man, I love to hear it. Can I get a hip-hop parade? Rolling with the Iron Brigade. Move and make way for the animals on parade. Animals on parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double side, it'll cut you. Keep your eyes open, nature, we don't trust you. We here to corrupt ya. Animals on parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double side, it'll cut ya. Keep your eyes open, nature, we don't trust ya. We here to corrupt ya. We here to corrupt ya. We here to corrupt ya.
I'm destined to leave you flabbergasted, and I bash these bastards, my rhymes are acid. The action's hyperactive, and I'm keeping the the massacre master for the masses. Combative clashes to knock you off the earth axis. Obliterate you into evaporated ashes, bringing more heat than the ultimate blacksmith. My verbal Smith & Wesson surpasses your plastic butter knife passages. I blast you into a glob of molasses. My rhymes are explosives. The explosions are expansive, like grenade avalanches. I walk through landmine patches just to get your throat in my clutches. I'm indestructible when I focus. Animals on parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double edge, it will cut ya. Keep your eyes open, it's nature, we don't trust ya. We're here to corrupt ya. We're here to corrupt ya. We're here to corrupt ya. Bring it, 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 bring it. Animals on parade, call the raid. Life on the blade, double edge, it will cut ya. Keep your eyes open, it's nature, we don't trust ya. We're here to corrupt ya. We're here to corrupt ya. We're here to corrupt ya. Apex Dominant Part 2.